frequently, we find ourselves pondering our needs. And if we want to delve more deeply into this topic, it will surely take us some time to determine our individual demands, which can be challenging at times. And it does not come naturally to everyone. We have the wrong idea that we will understand and be aware of our deepest wants and needs without having to think about them. For some individuals, learning who they are is a patient process requiring contemplation. The response to this question is not always readily apparent. Still, if we want to be at peace with ourselves, reach our goals, and keep healthy relationships, we need to know what our core needs are. Prior to interacting with people, we must have a clear grasp of the qualities we value most in ourselves and in others. Sigma men are complex individuals with their own needs and interests. They tend to be a lot more pragmatic and logical when it comes to the things they need, putting less emphasis on their emotions. While they should certainly pay more heed to their feelings, typically, they have a good grasp of their most fundamental and essential objectives and needs. Sigmas know exactly what they want out of life and have a strong sense of direction, which helps them reach their most important goals. They work diligently and are not shy about communicating their needs to those around them, especially when it comes to space. Now, let's take a look at the 8 most essential daily necessities for a Sigma guy. Number 1. Solo moment. Sigma's need for isolation is one of their most essential needs, and they must thus establish clear boundaries in this regard. Without sufficient solitude and space, he becomes fatigued and overwhelmed. They need this time to process their own thoughts and ideas. Although some people may be unaware of this need, the Sigma cannot ignore it. In this light, he is known as the lone wolf. They must set clear boundaries so that those closest to them understand their seriousness. This alone time is not only relaxing and pleasurable for them, but it is also a requirement. It aids individuals in processing everything in their heads, as well as sorting out their attitudes toward others. He becomes an empty shell if he does not take the time to process what he has experienced throughout the day. Number 2. Connotation. Sigma males place the highest value on discovering significance in their own lives. Finding anything in their lives and deeds that serves a higher purpose would bring Sigma a tremendous amount of happiness. They frequently believe they are called to make a difference in the world. They do not wish to spend their lives mindlessly roaming without purpose or direction. And as a result, people frequently discover that they need to review the things they require to feel fulfilled in order to work at a job that doesn't make them feel like they're giving anything of value to the world or doing what's right. It will not make a male Sigma happy. Therefore, he needs a profession that will offer him a sense of purpose. To find significance in their lives and to feel that they are contributing to something truly significant, they must continue to exert effort. Even if it can be challenging for them to achieve this goal at times. Number 3. Comprehension. Sigma guys desire to feel understood and respected by those closest to them. They possess an unusual personality type. Consequently, they feel readily misunderstood by those around them, despite the fact that they do not need every aspect of themselves to be clearly understood. They desire at least one person who takes the time to get to know them on a deeper level. They may not be emotionally expressive, but that does not imply they don't desire to be understood on the deeper level. It is extremely valuable and essential for the Sigmas to have someone in their lives who can patiently peel back their layers and learn who they are. They need only one individual to fill this position. And this is something they will always value and cherish. Number 4. Barriers. To prevent boredom and stagnation, Sigma men must be continually pushed. They desire to perpetually advance their thoughts and take pleasure in testing their own limits. This difficulty can arise from conversing with someone who can offer novel and intellectual points of view. They want this type of contact and appreciate being in the company of people who can truly push them and match their own active intellect. To Sigma, there is nothing better than being surrounded by people and activities that give you chances to grow and change. They do not want to feel stuck or as if they are not advancing. So the experience of having a minor obstacle to conquer is genuinely pleasant. Number 5. Freedom. Sigma males are highly autonomous individuals who require the respect of those around them. Without this regard, they may become aggressive. They value their independence because they want to be able to fulfill their goals with a sense of personal pride. Even though they want strong relationships and are very loyal to their friends and family, they still need their own space. They make decisions based on logic and facts and do not wish to be influenced by emotional appeals. They require autonomy to make decisions without continual intervention. While he can certainly benefit from occasionally seeking assistance, they do not wish to do this frequently. Sigma man describes independence as the capacity to take care of oneself and make one's own decisions without relying on others constantly. This is what maintains their mental clarity and keeps their focus where it needs to be. Number 6. Creativity and ideas. For the Sigma man, exploring new ideas and concepts is a vital aspect of their lives. They must be able to investigate various components and options. Stagnation will certainly render the Omega male unable, and they will experience a sense of confinement in the absence of ongoing advancement and new routes to explore. They will not feel themselves. They must be able to utilize their full potential and imagination, which requires them to be open to new experiences. Their thoughts are brimming with novel concepts and notions. Therefore, they perform best when they are allowed to investigate these things. This does necessitate pushing through further doors in order to acquire access to possibilities that will allow them to realize their full potential. Getting in touch with people who can help him open these doors and give him permission to look inside their heads. Imagination is truly the best circumstance for them. Without these opportunities and alternatives, he would feel somewhat trapped and would likely become complacent. Number 7. Candor, particularly from those they care about. Sigma males place a strong emphasis on honesty, particularly from those within the circle. They expect everyone around them to be straightforward and honest about their thoughts, feelings, and opinions. Sigma dislikes it when people are always coy about their intentions, as this can be confusing for them. If someone is angry with them, he desires that the matter be discussed and resolved as quickly as possible. They would prefer it if this individual attempted to explain the matter using facts and logical details, but they value honesty more than passive aggression. Since Sigma males believe that honesty is a sign of high respect, they strive to surround themselves with individuals who will be straightforward with them and not attempt to spare their feelings. They prioritize transparent communication and truthful communication with those they care about the most. Number 8. Liberty from recurring duties. They require independence and the capacity to make their own decisions while caring for their loved ones. They constantly feel compelled to, but they do not experience comfort. Sigma males love to do pleasant things for those around them, but they want to do so of their own volition. When someone places expectations on a Sigma, they get anxious and uncomfortable. They want to be able to pick their own goals and be free from this constant pressure. He needs to be able to make decisions on his own and not always feel like he has to explain his actions and choices to others.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.